Welcome to another episode of Guyzyarnz. I know it's been a while, it's been a minute, it's been a long ass time, but welcome back. We had a little break, interception, but trust me, we're back to routine.
He means intermission, guys. He means
Intermission. Sorry, intermission.
Interception.
That was not intermission.
The Super Bowl is over.
That was crazy. Intermission. I mean, we promise consistency every time, and we promise that we go back to back. But life happens. That's not an excuse. We promise to give our viewers every time. Daily conversation and everything. But we're back. We're back on it and the grind star. But for today, I'm your host, Ayomide Abubakar Mustafa, and welcome to this episode of Guyzyarnz. And I know it's not a little bit crowded in this room today. You guys are wondering, like, what's going on? Yeah, it's a new thing. But with me today, I have a guest. You guys have seen him in the first episode. You guys have seen him again, trust me. Yeah, exactly. Like Naamani said, he's back again. But I'll let him introduce himself once again for you guys that know him. And, for the new viewers that are trying to know him too. So,
what's going on, everybody? It's your boy OLUVIBEZ, and I'm back for another episode of Guyzyarnz. And I'm excited to be back. The first episode, we had great conversations.
Yeah.
And, I'm back to have even more great conversations. So,
yeah, I'm glad to have you back, Olu. And trust me, we're so proud to have you back. Speaking of that, for you guys that don't know, Olu, I want you to do a proper introduction. I don't want to say, I'm Olu, I'm back. Let them know what you do. You know what I'm saying? I want you to do it. So let's roll back.
Okay, well, what's going on? So OLUVIBEZ, I'm an Afrobeat artist here in Providence, Rhode Island, born in Lagos, Nigeria. I just dropped an EP. It's called Yours Sincerely, and that EP is like an extension of me. You get to, once you get to listen, you get to, understand me a little bit better, understand experiences, my journey through love, heartbreak, and all that stuff. So I hope you guys enjoy. Please don't be shy to let me know what your favorite song is. Just comment on the album, the EP, my fault. The EP, Yours Sincerely, is on all social media platforms. It's on all streaming platforms. It's on Apple Music, Spotify, Tidal, Pandora, whatever you use to listen to music, YouTube. So get it, go listen to it. I promise you're not going to skip one song. Trust me.
But before we actually go deep into the EP, let's recap first, because you've gone too far. Because I had a crazy question, but which is nice. How's your 2025 going so far?
It's going great. Way better than my 2024. But it's only 2 months in, but yeah, it's going amazing. I couldn't ask for, anything less. Towards the end of the year, God blessed me with a department. And 2024, I really worked hard to try to get this EP out. And I wanted to showcase, what I've been working on for the past couple of years, especially this last year, with everyone. So I'm hoping you guys stream yours sincerely. Anything
new 2025? Anything new? Lifestyle? Anything new, bro?
Anything new?
It's 2 months in. There should be some changes,
There's always changes. There's always changes, but like right now, I don't want to jinx anything.
Oh, man.
It's too early.
I mean, I get it. I understand. I get it. It'd be like that sometimes.
I don't want to jinx anything. You feel me? So,
but I mean, for me, my 2025 I've been going on good. There's a couple shit that's happened.
What has happened?
There's a lot of stuff that's happened. As we grow up, we learn every time.
Right.
Love process. Met people, new peoples. Met people, left people. Left people in the new. You know what I'm saying? But I guess because it's been 2 months now. But I've learned my lesson. I guess I learned about something about pacing yourself.
Right.
2025, you know,
Right.
give it time, chill, don't just jump into it. I feel like that's one of my lessons that I've learned this 2025. Take time, because I feel like sometimes with me it's more of like I want to like see results,
Right.
but I just want to like, you know, pace yourself. It doesn't have to be in your relationship, in your career wise, in whatever, in your building wise, whatever it is. Pace yourself.
Right.
Give yourself time to breathe. Give yourself time to grow. Give yourself make mistake, learn. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But so far, you know, it's a lot that's happened. You know, and just far off too much. Not something crazy, but I'm glad we could get better. Let's see how the year goes by. But moving on, Olu, you dropped an EP, Yours Sincerely. Finally, after how long was your first EP though?
If we want the exact time frame, I want to say it's been probably like 3 years and like I want to say between 4 or 5 months or like 6 to 7 months. But it's been over 3 years. It'll be if I didn't drop anything, it'll be like 4 years in September of this year.
Because I know you was giving us like some music,
Yeah, but
background too.
I've dropped music since the last project, since the last EP, but you know, it was probably like 1 or 2 songs that he.
So do you count that as a progress, or you count as like you're digressing, or what?
To be honest, now that I think about it, I don't necessarily think of it as a digression. Maybe stolen. You know, I went through some battles.
Oh yeah.
You know, some internal battles. You know, in this whole artistry thing in the past few years. You know, there were times where like I'm making all this good music and I didn't want to release them because of just many different thoughts running through my head. Like, at first it was oh, I don't want to drop because if I drop, it won't get the recognition it deserves. I don't want to waste good music. And then it shifted it to like it shifted from that to do people actually enjoy my music? Are they even gonna think it's good, or they're just gonna listen once and say, "Oh, that was a great song," and that's it. So, but this EP, me working on this EP, I want to. I can't say this enough. I have some incredible people that support me. My family, my friends, like, they pushed me. They gave me, well, I don't want to say they pushed me. They gave me the right encouragement to really believe in myself to be able to drop this EP. Because to be honest, without them, I might. If it was literally up to me, I probably wouldn't have dropped.
Probably wouldn't drop.
But with their push, encouragement, and just reminding me that like the streets need this.
Exactly.
So,
because you see, I can say the same too, because I've actually seen the process of you walking, and I've actually seen the process of you actually making music. Right. And which I'm not an artist, but I've seen the process and underground. I've seen you make music before, and I've seen the hard work putting into it. And I've listened to great songs of you. You know what I'm saying? I've been a fan for over years now. You know what I'm saying? And I can see which I really appreciate you, which I don't know. I don't want to look like a promotional kind of thing, you know what I'm saying? But I want people to actually listen, you know what I'm saying? And like prove me wrong and see if I'm like, I'm not lying, you know what I'm saying? But it is a very, very great work, which the EP dropped last Friday.
No, it dropped last Wednesday.
Yeah. And I listened to it and I was like, this is progress, brother. You know what I'm saying? And I really appreciate your work ethics. It could get better, but
it could get better. It's gonna get better.
Yeah, it's up for me. But now let's talk about Yours Sincerely. What actually inspired Yours Sincerely? Why did you call the EP Yours Sincerely?
I called it Yours Sincerely because it was me just speaking in the songs. It was me just speaking purely from the heart. I wanted the EP the songs in the EP to be sincere, for me, not just like me just putting words.
It sounded like a body of love or something.
Yes, like you know.
All right. Hold on. Let's. Can you raise your hand up? I swear on this podcast. Repeat after me.
I see on this podcast.
I will say nothing but the truth.
Of course.
You know what I'm saying? If I light thunder, fire me.
If I light thunder, fire me. I swear.
You heard that? All right, but I'm listening.
But yeah.
So what's the yours sincerely about?
It's about my love experiences, good and bad, and everything in between.
Good.
Right? Just me navigating through relationships, through
Relationships, okay.
situationships over the years, and and most of the songs, it was just putting my feelings into paper, and it helped me understand what I was going through at the time and how I was feeling, and I just turned real life experiences into a song, and I wanted to share those the songs with the world, well, whoever listens, to let everybody know that this is me sincerely speaking to you all. Like, this is how I'm feeling, and this is how I felt.
Right.
So yeah, it was just.
How many tracks is the EP?
It's 5.
It's a 5-song.
It's 5 tracks.
All right, let's start from. I don't want us to go track by track, but there's one of the track that I love is "Would You Me."
Hey,
like, what's the inspiration to "Would You Me"? Look into my eyes.
So
I don't know, because when women say when you look into men's eyes, is he lies? So what were you trying to say?
So my message in that song was basically like, it's more of a like me giving someone the assurance that, like, if you look into my eyes, that like you're the only one that I want, that I need. There's nobody else.
You're about demon.
Because
I'm just saying. You know how many times I've said "Would you me too"? You know how many girls I said "Would you me too"?
That's you though.
I'm just saying.
But that's
me, and you know. How many girls have you said "Would you me too"? Like, you look into my eyes,
bro.
Me, I will tell you, look into my eyes. You ain't saying shit.
The girls that I was interested in, yes.
Yeah.
The
ones you just wanna. You don't tell them to look into your eyes,
bro.
Even in the process.
Look
into my eyes, baby.
Okay. Yeah, you see, now you're just fishing for.
Okay.
You're just fishing for. Come on, bro.
But the what you mean? What are you trying to pass in there, right? Like,
so I don't want you to just focus on the literal lyrics saying, like, would you be look into my eyes? That song is more of a song of, like, just reassuring your significant other that, like, like the way I feel about you.
All right.
It's crazy.
I'm gonna start playing that for my squeeze.
Yeah.
Like, baby, look into my eyes.
Yeah, I'm mad.
I'm just trying to say, you said that.
It's just me. It's a song of reassurance, and we all know that your significant other always wants to be reassured that, like, you still have feelings for them. The way you look at them never changed.
Right.
Like, it's like, you're falling in love over again every time you look at them and stuff like that. So that's why the first line, I can't just stop loving you. Waiting in my mind like you.
Right.
You're the only one. Like, yeah.
So let's call this EP a love story, innit?
It is a love story.
Damn, you've been through a lot, bro. You've really been through a lot.
Yeah, the lessons, man. Lessons.
God damn it. But it's a nice song. I'm this kind of person, I listen to song a lot, it's more of like a therapy to me. And I listen to that, and I actually seen the growth in how you've grown so much when it comes to music. You've been making music you make good music. I'm not even gonna lie. And just want to know, it's a great work, and I'm super proud of you, Olu. Like, a round of applause for you, Olu.
Thank you.
Just tell us out. Are we expecting anything soon? Anything coming up soon?
I would say there will be a video coming out soon.
Wow.
Off the record. Yeah, and then
any hints of what songs, or you just don't want to say right?
No, I don't want to say right now. I don't want to say.
You don't. What's your favorite track on the song?
To be honest,
do you have a favorite track?
To be honest, like, I used to think it was Wojumi.
What girl actually? Wait, okay. Now I'm gonna talk about it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to put your business out there because I feel like that girl got you, innit?
Right.
When did you meet that girl that's like, you guys, what you really get to
see, I'll start giving details like that.
No, details. You can just give us a little.
The detective will start trying to do investigation.
Listen, I think at some point, you see, this is the thing. At some point in our time, we will start having love because we can't just be grown as fuck like this without having any kind of love in our eyes, which is fine. What are detectives' jobs to detect? Let them detect. But tell me, when did you write What You Mean?
I wrote What You Mean. I want to say 2023.
God damn! So you've been looking at her eye for the 2020. You've been looking at her years. You've been looking at her eyes for 2 good years. Damn! Did she actually now look into your eyes now? Is she looking into your eyes right now? Are you single?
I am happy.
Yeah.
I'm happy.
Fair enough. That's a player kind of word.
What do you mean? That's not a player kind of word. I'm happy.
But well, I'm proud of you if you're happy. As long as you're happy, you know what I'm saying? I'm happy.
That's what that matters.
You know what I'm saying? But what you mean is that your favorite song on the track?
No, it's not. It's the last song on the track. On the EP. It's called Suspense.
Suspense.
Yeah.
Wow. But anyways, you guys stream yours essentially by OLUVIBEZ. And moving on to the next sections, we talked about OLUVIBEZ already. I want to say yesterday was Valentine's. Olu, how was your Valentine's? You had a Valentine's? Be honest, because you said if you lied on
I'm not.
Did you have a Valentine's?
I did have a Valentine.
Good.
I did have a Valentine's, and
how was it?
It was good. It was great. It was great.
So what did you do?
Come on.
What did you do? Oh yeah, we went out.
We went out. We had a nice, lovely dinner.
Nice.
And
yeah, just to let you know, Olu's exes, they have a nice, lovely dinner. But,
Weedy.
If you think people can't move on, people can move on.
Of course not. People can move on. I moved on.
Oh, yeah.
You know,
but nice, lovely dinner. Yeah.
It's all love. You know, a nice, lovely dinner. And then, we got to conversating after, got to know each other better.
Got to know each other better?
Yeah.
How?
Not in that way.
So you guys didn't know each other better?
No.
We got to know each other better?
Weedy.
But I mean, I feel like, no, for me, growing up, Valentine's, I used to think Valentine's is more of like love a date and the nights we're having sex type of stuff.
See,
growing up, that's why
problem.
I thought Valentine was.
That's the problem.
That's why I thought Valentine was.
Yeah, but I don't lie. Growing up, you think
it's sex.
You think we're
having sex.
No. When you're young, you think it's about gifts.
It's like lovers and then
gifts and nights. You become a young adult, you think, for the guy, you think it's the day where you have to show your love in a monetary way for you to get what you want in return, which is sex, obviously. But for real love,
now be honest. After you doing that, you should expect sex too.
Right.
I'm just being honest with you. I'm just if you don't sleep with me, we're not doing this next year. Oh, I'm just saying.
Wait. So wait.
I'll take a deep breath. That's a lot. That was a lot.
That was a lot. Because, bro, what?
No, I'm just saying. But you guys went out and
we went out. We had a good time. It was actually a nice, lovely dinner. And then we just got to talking. We had long conversations. Sex is not always on my mind. It's and a lot of people will be shocked to say on Valentine's Day you weren't thinking about sex. No, I wasn't. I wasn't thinking about sex.
I'm thinking about sex on Valentine's Day.
Of course you are. Because you're horny about demon.
I'm just saying, why do I have to lie on camera? I think about sex too, after, showing your love. What's the best way of showing love? You got to show love in the real way. You got to show love in the other side too, I feel like that February 14 is, and I saw a TikTok that said people be ovulating on February 14. So,
okay.
I'm
Yeah,
just
go on, do it.
no. I didn't. Did I tell you I had sex?
And then by
say I had
November,
sex?
by November,
Did I
you're
say?
having
Did you hear from me? I said I had sex.
I already Abubakar Jr.
Did I tell you I had sex? No. I'm just saying people be ovulating a lot on February 14th.
Okay.
I saw a TikTok that said that.
Nah,
but just for fun.
Valentine's Day is not all about sex though. Like if you do it right,
Yeah,
you're
for you.
supposed to.
After I'm not saying it's all about sex. Listen, I'm not saying it's all about sex.
It's
I'm just saying
not
after
all
the
about
whole
sex,
wishy,
brother.
lovey-dovey stuff, sex gotta be.
It's not all about sex, brother. It's all about like growing to understand your partner in a deeper way that they're expressing your love for one another. And yeah, sex is one way you can express your love for your significant
Now
other.
now you see my point.
But it's not the only way.
Not the only way. I agree with you. I'm not even fine.
Yeah, but why are you so focused on this sex?
No,
thing?
I didn't. I focused on sex. When do you guys hear this is sex? You guys had sex yesterday. But anyways,
What did you do for Valentine's Day?
I had sex. That was a joke.
Really?
That was a joke. That was a joke. All right, disclaimer, that was a joke. I'm happy for Valentine's Day. I feel like this year's Valentine's Day is like my first ever Valentine's Day. Like I'm fully celebrating Valentine's.
Okay.
Like, yeah. But anyways, last this Valentine, it was good. I used to be a hater of Valentine's Day because I was single, and now I used to post meme a lot. Like last Valentine, I had
This guy was a bitter guy.
I was like, hey, what's wrong with all these people? You guys are gonna break up at the end of the day. Like, what the fuck is that? But now, you don't know until you have something going on, and you like, not like something going on, something that's amazing. You get me? Like, you have something going through. But this year Valentine's, nothing crazy. Nothing calm, got some roses.
Yeah, nothing crazy.
Some
Flowers,
flower.
balloons.
But I feel like people who sell flower be ripping us off.
Of course.
Because
Do you think a bouquet is always $50, $60 every day you go to the flower
tell
shop?
me why I got a flower for $7. I'm not saying it's too expensive, but it's just a flower. Are we cooking with it later in the day?
Bro.
No.
Bro, tell me why we get to the dinner spot, they give us the regular menu and the Valentine's Day menu.
Wow.
Yeah, I charged for a bottle of wine, $125. Fucking
How much is wine outside?
bro.
I don't know.
Same wine,
I feel like everybody try to hike their price when it comes to like
Bro, the same wine if I go to the liquor store, I don't have for $20.
$20. Like, and then the hike price, which, like I said, it comes with a lot of finances too. So if you know you're going out for Valentine's, just triple and double the budget. Of
course.
It can get more high,
Yeah, be ready for the unexpected on Valentine's Day, like in terms of like, finances wise.
No,
like just make sure you have enough to be able to cover.
Everywhere was packed. Just everybody. Yesterday people actually didn't show their partner, but soft launched their partner.
Yeah, that's also the thing. Valentine's Day is a day where you get to find out that girl you've been DMing on the side.
She had a man.
She had a man this whole time.
Yeah, somebody's chatting.
She had a man this whole time.
Because it's crazy that I found out that like 5 of my crushes are men.
So, see, that's also another
I
problem.
did crush. Okay, I can't have crush again.
Kilo date of minute.
Okay, wait.
You don't get
so
gay.
you can. I don't have a. Okay, relax, nigga. I don't have a girl. Relax. I don't have a girl. We're not there yet. You know what I'm saying? We're creep walking. We're
say we're
walking.
creep-
You know what I'm saying? We're almost. You know what I'm saying? But wait, if I have a girl, But anyways, so yesterday I saw a lot of people. Maybe a little bit of soft launch.
Oh, of course.
And it's just more like people are posting. They're not even posting the man, but they are posting flower. And some people are staging it too, And it's okay. It's okay. It's okay to be single.
You get some happy Valentine's Day to the ones who weren't appreciated, to the single ladies or the single men who weren't appreciated, type stories.
Well, single people were bitter yesterday, though. I'm just saying, they're going through a lot.
Of course, it's a day that celebrates love. But the thing is, it shouldn't be though.
You were sad last year too, right?
No, I wasn't.
Okay.
I was in the studio.
You was writing what you mean.
I was writing what you mean.
But anyways, yesterday was calm. I actually tapped into the culture of Valentine's.
Yeah, me too.
Roses
Me too, for the first time in a while.
Chocolate. A little nice dinner. You get me? Whoever is saying this, your loss. I say what I said, nigga. But yeah, you know, I had a good time, you know.
Right.
But one thing is, I don't know. There's a culture of asking people to be their Valentine. Did you ask somebody to be your Valentine's?
I did, but
What is how do you? I don't know. They ask people to be their Valentines.
I see. I mean, I grew up here in the U.S., so I grew up in a culture of like, you know, you have to ask your significant other, you know, certain questions like that in a special way, not just like.
So what do you do exactly? Is my point.
Now, I say that to say this: I didn't do no elaborate. Oh, will you be my Valentine? I just slipped it in the conversation, like we're in a, you know, thoughtful, deepful conversation.
Because I thought you have to, like, you know, buy a gift, saying something.
I didn't do the whole buy a flower or make some elaborate sign that says, "Will you be my Valentine?" No, I simply just asked when we're having a conversation. I said, "Yo, I feel like, you know, things are moving, you know, trending in the right direction, and I know Valentine's Day is coming up. Would you like to be my Valentine?"
Exactly.
And she's and I got my response, and yes,
Because I went to check TikTok on how to ask ladies, will you be my girl? Will you be? But I feel like these people are doing too much. Like,
bro, for me, I feel like, I don't know. For some people, you know, the grand gesture, you know, works. For me, I'm not saying I'm not a grand gesture guy, but like, it doesn't. Not everything always has to be like elaborate.
And that's why I feel like social media is taking a troll on that too. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you're talking to somebody who's like social media and thrilled. And looks at it every time, like, is thrilled about it every time. You get me? Like
not everything has to be like big. Like, I would save the grand gesture for
Valentine's Day,
because that's when it really matters.
well, I ain't gonna hold you.
That's the day. That's the occasion that really matters, not the question leading to the occasion, right? And I say this to say, me, when I was younger, I used to be elaborate in terms of asking a girl for anything. When I asked a girl to prom, the whole school was there to see it. I made sure of it.
So you've been a lover boy from,
of course, I'm a lover boy, bro.
Which is there's nothing bad in being a lover.
Oh, there is no shame in being a lover boy, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah,
there is no guys.
Because I feel like guys look at it as being weak. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, there's no such thing as, you know, being weak in terms of being a lover boy. It means that, like, you love your woman.
Love, you know what I'm saying?
You love a woman.
Me, I can be,
and you want to show.
I can be the two. You know, I can be a lover boy and very, very stupid.
Oh no, you're a very stupid lover boy. you are a very stupid lover boy.
I can be the boy. It depends on what energy you bring. You know what I'm saying?
No, there's any energy, you're a stupid lover boy.
I'm just saying, you know what I'm saying? I feel like me, and it's crazy that romance started building in my book. How did you learn romance at first? Be honest. Did you, growing up in your family, did you see, maybe we have two dynamics, you know what I'm saying? Did you see your parents growing up being a romantic, you know, when they're like, oh, my baby, really. Did you really see that?
Not really.
So where did you learn romance from?
Where did I learn romance from? Honestly, just I learned romance from, you know, typically what you see on TV. And then as you get older, you learn romance from, you know, your surroundings, people that are around.
You feel like changing your environment made you understand what romance is?
No.
Me changing my environment made me change my like mentality of romance. No. You know?
Well, I feel like I'm a product of my environment. Like, you know, I've been around people in relationships, and I kind of see and learn from, you know, the dynamics of, like, you know, those relationships around me, and like what's being done right, what's being done wrong, how the people in the relationships are, you know, in terms of, like, you know, how you show your love and affection, how you handle situations that might cause friction in a relationship, how the man handles it, how the woman handles it.
Right.
But traditionally, you know, what I picked up from my parents it's just the respect that my parents had for each other when
Right.
it comes to being in a relationship. My mother understood that my dad is the head of the household. He's the provider. In that aspect, I learned from my parents. Like, I learned that as a man, you have to be the provider of the house, and then
Just the
as
men alone.
not just the man alone, but like as a couple, watching my parents, I learned that like in order to make things work, you have to
Work as partners.
you have to work as partners. And I've also recently learned that like 50-50, like there's like I've also learned that like 50-50 is I don't know how to put this. It's not you bring 50
And me bring 50.
and me bring 50.
Exactly. We talked about this yesterday. Bro.
Yeah, 50-50 is we're both bringing 100% of what we got
Yeah.
into this.
Yeah.
And we're in it together. Right? Like if you're coming halfway and I'm coming halfway, the glass is still half full.
Right.
So and that empty and that empty portion, that's where problems creep in and start to affect the relationship. If we're both not all in at 100%, then that like me and my significant other being 100% all in that's what 50-50 is to me.
Right, exactly.
Not you
I
bring
feel like
50.
women don't like the word whenever they hear, oh, we're doing 50-50. There's like, we're like splitting the bills.
No.
You know what I'm saying?
No.
It has to be broken down. But, for me, my parents wasn't the romantic one growing up. My dad is just, I'm a mirror of my dad.
Right.
Not everything that I have. I feel like I'm a little bit crazy, you know what I'm saying? But, my dad, I learned a lot from my dad, but it's not the romantic guy type of, even growing up right now, I still have conversation with my dad like, Dad, you can still do better when it comes to being romantic.
Right.
Because
Dad was I don't know. Maybe when he was younger, he probably was. But I don't know. Growing up and even now, like my dad will still show his romantic side. Like,
So your dad did Valentine yesterday.
I don't know. I was busy.
Okay.
I was busy doing mine.
Yeah.
Doing my own. But over the years, like, my dad, like it's not like a constant thing.
Like when he's showing it off in front of you guys.
But like in certain occasions, he'll show it off. Like when you're
But I feel like showing that off and meaning it is good.
right.
Because I feel like it makes you set a standard of what a good family should look like.
Right.
You get me? Like it shouldn't be like, because the only time my dad can actually like give my mom a kiss is my dad can't give my mom a kiss in front of us. Because she feels like, I don't know.
I don't know.
I'll do that in front of my kids. Like,
Maybe it's because traditionally our parents grew up in a way where like showing affection towards each other to be private.
Affection, yeah.
I don't know, because I feel like because I call my parents old school. I say it to their face. I say they're old school.
School up it.
So like my dad won't even say babe, like baby, honey, it's what you y'all
They'll call you by your first son's name. I get it. Yeah, exactly.
That's how they talk to each other. But like you rarely ever hear, my parents or most traditional Nigerian parents refer to each other as baby. And
I feel like my own dad started with, because with my stepmom, my own dad started with Arts Rob. As I know at some point my dad saved. I don't know, maybe the love is shaking his head that time, maybe he was love bombing. I don't know the fuck he was doing. But that time he started with, then when he gave back to my sister, it was Yabiba. Straight up, like the name of the song, like.
So I genuinely think before they started having kids, they were probably, oh baby, honey, sweetie, and then
when the kids came,
when the kids came, it was like, okay,
but it shouldn't be like that though.
It shouldn't be like that. Like, to be honest, I feel like that, like, parents shouldn't be afraid to show, or I don't want to say afraid, but they shouldn't be like they should
too close to show affection in front of the kids.
Yeah, they should be able to
set an example, you know.
Because you're setting an example. You're setting a precedent as to, you know, teaching your kids that, like, yo, this is how you need to you show affection to your significant other. This is how you move about when you're older, and then you're at that stage where you're in a relationship. This is how you wanna move. But I know when they're in their private of their own room, I don't know what's going on in there.
Right. Which is not your business.
It's not my business.
No, I'm saying.
That's not my business.
But yeah, so guys, parents, whatever, show love and affection in front of your kids.
Right.
And real love, not fake one whereby you guys are not going through it in the room, you know.
No.
Show love to them, and it's more of like setting standards. It's more of like letting the kids know, like, this is how I brought you up. Have I ever disrespected your mom before? Have you see how I be in front of her? Exactly. It's just show it. So, you know,
and don't
leading by example.
Don't be afraid to show that, like, you know, in front of your kids. You know, obviously you're gonna pick the situation and stuff, like,
definitely,
to show in front of your kids, but don't be afraid to show that, like, you know, kids, this is how me and your mother, me and your father, we resolve conflict and issues when anything little or big enough, if you're comfortable to show that in front of your kids. This is how, you know, we handle it. We're not saying handle it the way we're handling it, but it's to show that, like, you know, you need to be able
better way to handle it.
Yeah, there's a way to handle a situation where, you know, it doesn't lead to more negative things, that, like, you know, you guys can show that, like, yeah, we're able to compromise and actually sit down, talk, have a conversation, and figure out our issues. Right.
Yeah. So guys, viewers, you know, like I said, like you heard from me and Olu, don't be scared. Don't be too close to show up, you know what I'm saying? But Olu, what do you think about playing card games with your significant other?
I think it's fun.
You know what I'm saying?
I think it's a way to start. It's a way to get conversations rolling, and it's also a way to get, you know, to cut through, you know, that awkward moment when like things get uncomfortable.
Right.
Like for me, I've always believed in this saying, get comfortable with the uncomfortable.
Right.
But
talk about it. Yeah.
But like with card games, when you're playing card games with your significant other, it kind of gets the ball rolling on questions that, like, you know, whoever your significant other is might be afraid to ask, and it might get the ball rolling for you on questions that you might, I don't want to say it'd be afraid to ask, but you might feel like, you know, you don't want to ask. Maybe it's not the right time or whatever the case may be. But
yeah, for me, I just tapped into because I'm not really a big fan of card games, you know. I'm not. Let me say, I'm not like romantically into like, let's sit down and play card game together. Me and this person I'm into. I feel like with card games, we got to be a lot. Now I learn better. Now I see card games that actually like, you know, which there's a lot of example to it, you know. Like the card I told you about is Let's Get Deep.
Yeah, that's a really good.
There's another one that has a rest of the other one. I forgot.
Oh, what? There's another one. We're Not Strangers.
We're Not Strangers.
Yeah.
Something like Let's Get Deep. These are card games that actually will ask questions of situations, you know, uncomfortable situation, which is very realistic that can happen. Like, so how are you gonna navigate it? And it makes you see the small side of your partner. How are you gonna handle this if this really happens? Yeah,
it challenges not only your intellect but your partner's intellect too.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
And you guys get to have conversations on things that are very crucial in building a foundation for a relationship. So like you get to know, like, you know, how your partner thinks, how like they react.
Exactly.
Like
how are you gonna navigate situations too?
Yeah, their values, their beliefs, like, because, you know, the questions in these card games, to be honest, like half the time you're in the same room with your partner, you're not, you know, thinking of these questions off the bat.
Exactly. Like,
you know, you're not asking these questions like, you know, everybody knows you go on the first date. You're not asking thoughtful, deep questions off the rip. Like,
this is something scenario cards, you get me?
yeah, there's certain scenarios the cards will give you. There's certain questions the cards will give you that you might not think about, like even asking at all, until like maybe you get into a situation. Later on in a relationship, which makes gets you to the point of asking that question. But if you ask the question now and you get you get an insight into how like your partner thinks, and then you can then decide for yourself, okay,
am I gonna move on with this?
Am I gonna move forward
I
with this?
swear to God, bro. You see, so like I said, a lot of shit happened this year, and which I learned about pacing yourself. You know what I'm saying? If people talk sometimes, I feel like this card game, you gotta play with your people just to see. Yeah. People are beautiful, but whenever they open their freaking mouth to talk, so freaking ugly, bro. Because I dealt with somebody, man. I'm not gonna talk about it. But let's moving on. Like, nah, fuck it. Sometimes I'm not saying I'm not the problem. I can be the problem sometimes, but
he's the problem 50%.
I can say I can be a problem sometimes, but fuck it.
No, not can be. You are the problem.
Okay, whatever it is. Yeah, that's why I'm a Yoruba guy. Yeah, I'm saying. But anyways, moving on. So this game, I've played it with a group of people in a room. You know what I'm saying? It's called Relationship Debates. It's actually by Tonight Conversation. Shout out to them. I've seen a lot of content from them on Instagram, whereby they have concert, whereby people ask questions, which I feel like sometimes
I've seen.
And
one of the people I like to hear from that show, that whole podcast or everything. His name is Trip Fontaine.
I don't know.
Probably
seen it before.
I might be saying his name wrong. I think it's Trip, but like, yeah.
Shout out to them. This is a good card game for
words of wisdom.
Yeah, good game night game. You guys want to have a game night, couples. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like when you play this card game with your partners and you guys see that, it's more of to see what they're thinking is like. What are they gonna react to? Which we're gonna be playing. Let me say we're gonna play 10 card games. That's a lot, and I'll advise you guys to buy it. It will bring a lot of argument.
Yeah, like get these card games, not just
this alone. I'm not trying to promote them. Just want to let you guys know.
But yeah,
but there's a lot.
Get card games. Even for friends too. Like there are card games that you could play with your friends that ask questions that you get to know who you're friends with. On a deeper level, because. A lot of friendships be wishy-washy these days.
Yeah, which I'm just saying, like, card games like this will let you know how smart somebody can be. And it's an opinion-based card game. But sometimes some people's opinion is just, you see that I'm like, so yeah, these, have you ever admired somebody from afar and get closer to them and they open their mouth?
And then they say
something and
you're just shocked.
Just shut up. You shouldn't have just said anything, bro. It's just crazy.
You were better
if you have kept quiet, bro. But we're gonna start with the first one, and Olu, I'm gonna share you 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I'm gonna have 5 too. So I don't know. So guys, just want to let you know, this is an opinion. It's either you take it or you leave it. It's my opinion. It can be another one. But this card game, we're gonna read you whatever the questions on these cards are. And we'll give you your opinions, you know what I'm saying? And maybe you guys will actually, you know what I'm saying, boost your morale to go get this cards too, you know what I'm saying? But these are good card games to start a conversation. Great conversation, you know what I'm saying? But Olu, you want to go first?
Yeah. Hold on.
Yeah, so this are good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah.
Okay. These are very spicy questions.
Exactly, bro. Let's go.
Okay, I like this one. After years of average sex, your significant other all of a sudden does some new tricks in bed. Like you guys are doing it now, and then she now give you one skill that you've never seen before in your life.
Wow.
Since you've been dating this girl. Do you question where they learned them from? Or do you just enjoy it?
I will enjoy it first, but because of sex, maybe. You know, if somebody that gives you the same thing every time and all of a sudden change, I mean, I'll commend their action like, hey, what's going on? But at the same time, I will ask question like, girl, in a very respectful way.
Okay.
Where you learned that from? Because it has happened to me before.
I wouldn't ask that question. Like, I wouldn't say, where did you learn that from? Right?
So it's bad.
No, see, because I feel like that statement will probably, I mean, depending on
who you're dealing with.
That could
Well, you wouldn't ask that question.
You can get a very good response, or it could go down.
Yeah, exactly.
So I would probably say, I would probably say, I didn't know that you could do that.
So you're giving props?
Yeah.
Okay.
You know, I would incite that question in a way of a compliment.
All right.
And then, you know, I might be a little cheeky and be like, if I knew you had this move all along, I would have showed you mine.
Oh shit!
Even
though you have nothing.
And I have nothing. But, you know, just make I feel comfortable enough.
I agree with you.
To just like
for me,
a little bit.
I would say, did you watch BlueVim?
Of course they watch BlueVim. Where did they get it from?
You watch porn to understand. You know
where did they get it from?
Don't you know? Let me, as men, we talk about it sometimes. Like, guys, try different kind of style. Helicopter style, Spider-Man style.
What?
You don't know Spider-Man style?
Wait,
you guys think
Spider-Man
missionary, wheelbarrow, 6ix9ine is the only sex style.
Wheelbarrow, what the
you don't know wheelbarrow style? Oh my days, my brother. When you lift this girl leg up, now, you know wheelbarrow, innit?
Yes, I know.
Imagine doing that.
Can we just...
Okay, that was crazy.
No, hold on. Can we just... Let's just get...
Wheelbarrow style.
Are you addicted to sex?
I'm not. No. Oh, because I'm talking about sex. Now, am I addicted to sex?
I'm just.
So, you can't talk about it?
No. I could talk about it.
But am I addicted?
No. At the rate at which you do.
Because I said wheelbarrow says Spider-Man says that you're judging me. Well, listen, we don't judge, innit? I'm not addicted. I'm not addicted to sex, but I'm just saying try different kind of styles.
Of course.
You spice up the relationship. You know what I'm saying? You get me? Like, you know.
Of course.
Do it on the highway. Do it on the car. Go out in your garage.
On the highway.
Everywhere. Bro, spice it up. You can pack anywhere, man. Nigga. Pack and just to you anywhere.
See, the way you are talking, you have tried it all, have you?
No, I've not tried. Actually, I've not tried. I want to do it on a plane. You get me?
On a...
But anyways, yeah, that's not the point. You get me? But back to the question though. She said, for me, I'm not gonna question it to make it look like I'm insecure, like, oh, you know what I'm saying? I'll just make it look like, wow. So it's just more of like give them props.
Yeah.
Because people talk about sex positions.
Yeah.
I asked my guys, what's the best sex
position? I wouldn't lead off with that question. I would compliment and then just kind of play off that question in a way where it doesn't feel like, you know, you're suspicious or anything.
Yeah.
I mean, yes, you know, it's something you're not used to.
Mm-hmm.
You enjoy it, yes, but you're not used to it. So, like, where's all this, you know,
energy
coming from?
People learn,
right? But if you learn, I mean, I would have loved to be a part of that learning experience with you. And not just finding out you don't...
the sexual orientation.
Yeah, but...
Like me telling you wheelbarrow is sexual orientation.
But you don't take the class. You don't pass. Me too, enter class. You can't show me what you graduated with.
So are you insecure about that?
No, it's not that I'm insecure. If we've been doing the same thing for a long time, and by you doing that, you've been already feeling like in the past that we need to spice it up in the bedroom. You know. Okay, yes, that's something you could.
But do you know? I feel like women actually changes when they notice. Like, so I don't know. I feel like women change when they notice that. I don't want us to take long on this card. Women change when they notice that. All right, cool. Probably the way you be giving to them, you're not giving it to them, and we're like, all right, cool. Let me do something else to spice it up. What about that?
Right. And I understand that, but in this context of the question, we've both been doing the same thing. Over again. Mm-hmm. And then one random Saturday night, you won't come show me your skill. Iboluti, where did you find it from?
Orientation.
Oh, orientation. So
I feel like women have relations with friends and they just, And wait, we have internet where everybody can learn anything. But anyways, moving to the next question. I'll read the next one. A woman's significant other wants her to change clothes because it feels the outfit is too seductive. She feels the outfit is empowering and will not change. Who's right? Explain. Do you understand?
So my partner feels like her outfit is empowering, but I feel like the outfit is seductive. So who's right and who's wrong? That's a very touchy subject.
All right. So are you good with your partner actually posting a picture of a bikini when you guys are in a relationship
Now,
on Instagram?
Here's how I feel
I
about
want to
that.
listen to this.
Here's how I feel about that.
What?
A good woman who knows she has a good man will not put that man in a position where he has to, say, "Oh, like babe, what you're wearing is inappropriate, or you shouldn't be posting that." Because if you're gonna look seductive and sexy, who are you doing it for?
Your man's in it.
Me, not Instagram, not Facebook, not Snapchat, not Twitter. Right? You're doing it for me.
Exactly.
Now, there are other circumstances where you have to put on something sexy because of your job description or whatever the case may be. You can justify.
Look sexy at job.
You
Or she
can-
a stripper. Okay, but I'm just because you just said a job is gonna make you look sexy. Okay, all right.
But there are people, especially in the day and age of social media, where that person already had a certain type of image until they got into a relationship, and with that, they might want to maintain that image, and then also and for that, you as a man have to be comfortable with it. But you also can let your significant other know that, like, okay, you're threading the line and you're about to cross that line. But if my significant other was to post something crazy online or wear something crazy and say I want to go in public, especially in public where I know that people that I care about that also care about me are gonna be there at.
All right.
This is not how I want, like, whether we like it or not, the first perception the first perception that people will have of you is your looks.
Exactly.
Before I don't know your personality in the first minute I look at you.
Right.
What you're presenting me to
That's what I'm going by.
off the rip is what how you look. And if how you look, it seems distasteful to me already, somebody outside is gonna feel like, yeah, this is crazy. And if it's somebody that knows that you and I are together, the first thing somebody is saying is, wow, I can't believe she wore that out.
And the boyfriend is
And a boyfriend
let her go.
or fiance.
But what if before she, like, you guys actually go deep into it, she was dressing like this?
See,
So the dynamics around it now, does she has to change because you guys are dating? Just instead she posts bikinis every time before you guys started dating.
right.
So what's up? What's the changes right now? I'm not backing whatever she did is wrong, is right. I'm just saying, I'm just giving a lesson.
It's just the thing is it's just a very difficult question because, like, you don't want to start dictating what your girl wears or how she or what she posts or anything. She has.
Yeah, you can dictate what she posts.
No, you can't.
You can dictate what she posts.
No, you can't.
Like, you can dictate what she posts.
I cannot.
If your girlfriend just come here posting her ass and everything, you can't dictate that.
I can't.
Why?
I can't.
So that's
I
not
don't own her body.
okay.
I don't own her body.
You guys are married yet? I'm
not married yet.
Man.
Even if we're married,
Even if we're married, yeah.
it's her body, not mine.
So you're showing that. Don't you feel like at some point denting who you are too?
I will let my opinions be heard. I will let my voice be heard.
Yeah.
On how I feel about certain things.
Yeah, I feel that.
But at the end of the day, I don't like. If we're married, you need to understand that we're making certain decisions together. Right. But at the end of the day, like, I'm gonna let you know that, like, yo, shorty,
You're going crazy.
This type crazy. How would you feel if I was posting? I don't have 6-pack, but if I was posting 6-pack and
A dick print.
there's a dick print on my sweatpants.
Mm-hmm.
I'm in the gym just working out, but I made sure the dick print is highlighted there.
I feel like if you're in a relationship, there's some stuff that gotta change, when it comes to like dressing and stuff like that.
But that should be natural, not like
It shouldn't be forced.
it shouldn't be forced. It should
Okay,
be
I feel
natural.
that. I agree.
It should be natural. Like you should understand that. Like, okay, my man would want me to still dress sexy, but in a respectful manner.
Right. So
I'm not saying cover yourself from head to toe. I'm not saying that, but they're sexy, but that's still
reasonable.
That's reasonable. That's still tasteful. Like even if and I'm not the type of person to tell someone you can thread that line too. You can get close to that line. I don't mind it, but if it's something where like you're crossing a line, like you're dressing up in a way where like
it's catching attentions and
it's catching the attention of not just guys, but
the public too.
The public, and they start to have opinion. And
so who's wrong? The girl, innit? She's wrong, innit?
I mean, she's not wrong. Who's wrong?
Yeah. But anyways, we leave that to her.
In
the comment section.
In the comment section, let us know who's wrong.
Let us know who's wrong.
Let us know who's wrong.
You know what I'm saying?
I don't know. I can't really say.
My opinion is mine. I'm just saying she's wrong.
I can't really say.
Because once you're in a relationship, there's some stuff that gotta adjust. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but
for a person that has good morals and who's emotionally matured,
it needs to adjust. But like at the same time, it shouldn't be we're in a relationship.
Yeah. You shouldn't be forced, innit?
You should not
that's what I'm saying.
This kind of
that's what I'm saying.
You should not be posting these kind of pictures. It should already click like, okay, my man wouldn't want me to do this. My girl wouldn't want me to do this.
Facts.
Like it's just that simple. Just like girls will expect guys to, like, if you're gonna go outside, you're gonna let me know who you're going out with, where you're going, and when you're coming back, you need to be back by us. Like as a man. Oh
no, I feel like as a man, it's not bad if you say, "Oh, girl, I'm stepping out with the guys."
Yeah, no, I'm not saying you shouldn't. But like
but it shouldn't be tempted that say, "Oh, why are you not back at home at this time?" What?
They play. But continue.
I mean, why? Okay, but anyways, we're going too deep. But you want to read the second card?
Yeah. This one is...
let the smoke in. Bring the smoke. Let me have wine actually first. Let me take a second.
Okay. All right.
Let this.
All right. So the next question. An old sex tape of you and your ex leaks online. You tell your current significant other and they ask you to send them the footage. Would you send it? Explain.
Why? First of all, why is our sex tape leaking?
They play.
Why is our sex tape leaking at the first place? But all right, to be real, why do you want the full video? This is an ex. Why do you want a full video of the sex tape at first? What are you gonna derive in looking at it? Because I know that is gonna cause a lot of problems. And first of all, that's an ex.
Yeah, that
ex is a past.
Asking to see a footage. Asking to see a footage doesn't solve anything.
Now you're creating problems in your head. As a man, I just don't want to see the footage. I can't just...
I don't want to see it. I don't want you to see it.
Exactly.
Because you seeing that footage is just gonna paint a picture going forward.
Exactly.
In our relationship.
It's gonna cause a lot of scars.
It's just gonna cause a lot of problems. Like it's gonna start affecting, what we got going on in the bedroom.
Relationship, yeah.
What we got going on in the bedroom, and then ultimately that will snowball into affecting other parts of the relationship.
See the way you was fucking that bitch in the video? Do it to me like that. It can get toxic like that.
It could get toxic like that, but that's also the thing. And then it could go that way. It could go in a way of, oh, I see the way you were doing this to her, you never do this to me.
Exactly.
You never show this love and affection.
Switch roles. As a guy, will you ever ask? Will you? Man, I don't want to ask. So
Yeah, I don't want to.
Once I don't even want to say because
I don't know. I don't want to see it.
my head will explode, bro.
Depression, giddy.
Yeah, bro. Like what the hell?
Depression, giddy.
But nah, I don't feel like why? Because I feel like it's just gonna create problems. You know, like I said, let us know how you guys will actually react.
Yeah,
to this
please let us know.
And so there's another one. Your significant other says they no longer love you romantically, but still care for you as a friend.
Hey.
You're otherwise happy with the relationship. Would you continue it? Why am I? What is there to continue?
Well, no, you don't love me romantically, but you want to.
You want to love me as a friend.
Thank you, but no thank you. What is done here?
Have you ever been in a situation whereby a girl tell you, I don't actually okay, if a girl tells you, there's two situations. If a girl tells you, I don't see you as a guy that will do bad stuff with, but I see you as a husband. Or second one is a girl that you're trying to talk to. I don't see you like that. I see you as a friend, but we can be friends. How are you gonna react to it?
I'm walking off.
Because I got that before when a girl told me, I'll better us as friends. I was like, I have enough friend in my life, first of all.
Yeah, because to be honest, like
I'm not keeping that friends.
If I approach you purely for the fact that I was interested in you, I'm not looking to be friends. Mm-hmm. I think you're cute. I like you. I want to get to know you a little bit more because not because I want to see if this could progress into ultimately a relationship. Mm-hmm. Like, I'm not looking at this as like, oh, if it doesn't work out, then we could be friends type thing off the rip. Mm-hmm. Right? So like, if you now tell me you're not interested, I move on.
Tell me no, I'm not being friends with you. Fuck that friendship.
I'm not gonna now keep talking to you and like build a friendship.
Build a friendship. Then trying to rope maybe he's gonna change your mind. No, fuck you, bro. Like, yeah, guys.
I used to do that, bro.
People still do that.
I was the king of the friend zone for a long time.
Listen, guys.
So yeah, I could be friends. Hoping when please
talk to people, like dates who like you. You know what I'm saying? Dates who's gonna like you in return. Don't try to change people's mind when it comes to like me and you chatting or anything. Right. If somebody tells you I see you more as a friend, deuces. I don't know. Except if you're cool with them being friends with you, whereby the whatever attraction you have with them is gone. But for me, I don't do that. Like, if you want to put me on the friend zone, fair enough, but we can't be friends. I have enough friends already in my life.
I've been in a friend zone with too many women to not keep stockpiling the friends that put me in the friend zone.
Nah, I'm good.
If I tell you I like you, you don't share the same sentiment.
No, I'm done.
That's fine.
But how about the second one where a girl tells you, like, I don't see you as a person that will do bad stuff with, but I see you as a husband. But she don't see you as a person she can go freaky with, but she rather keep you. It's more of like, I'll go do my nonsense and you're the one I'll come settle with. How are you gonna react to it?
So I tell you I like you. Hold on, let me paint this picture. I tell you I like you.
Yeah.
You're telling me you want to go do nonsense first, but you want to come back after doing your nonsense to come be.
Someone has told me like that. You're more like a husband. I'm tired. But
so you want me to stay here? You go do your shit and then come back.
Someone actually said that to me before. You're more of like, I'm just in my era when I said fuck that.
So you're in your nonsense era.
I'm just in my bad girl era, but when I'm ready, I'll let you know.
So you're in your bad girl era. So I'm supposed to be my waiting era like this.
And just
wait for you.
Just wait for you, innit?
Baby, I'll wait for you.
For those delusional.
See, this is why they think I'll be delusional by choice.
Nah.
Going Yahweh.
Yeah. But in this case, when someone says they're no longer in love with you, is this the point of being friends?
I don't know. For me, there's no point in like.
Can you still be friends with your ex? Can you still be friends with your ex?
If both parties are willing to work towards that, I think it's possible.
I'm not a good person of that. I don't like that.
If both people involved are committed to working towards like
Being friends.
having a genuine friendship, and they have to understand that they need to. That's the thing. You have to set boundaries. You have to set rules for that friendship. Like,
Fair enough.
You have to set boundaries and set rules for that friendship. Because if you don't, that's where it gets messy. Because, 1 minute everything is good. That's the thing. Being friends with your ex, if there's no rules and boundaries, when things are good again, either both of you or one of you, is gonna misinterpret it as like,
oh, we're back in love, innit?
We're back in love, or
we're doing this again.
We're trying to do this again. Where one person might just be genuinely showing, love as a friend. But because you guys have been already romantically involved, the things that they're doing, they're probably doing the same things as they were doing before, but with different intentions.
Right.
And you're seeing it as a romantic intention, where it's just a friendship thing. So for exes to be friends, it takes both people to really
create strong boundaries
to really be committed to maintaining that friendship. And to maintain that friendship, there needs to be boundaries set, like from the get-go. There needs to be boundaries set, and there needs to be rules of engagement on how we become friends.
Yeah,
and there's no shame in saying, okay, if you can't handle this, then we need to go our separate ways. Then we need to either be cordial or love each other from a distance,
right?
And not be so bitter when either one of us moves on,
right?
Because we all have to move on.
I agree with you with everything you said, which is the same. But me, I don't do good in being friends with ex. I don't know, bro. Regardless, because it's a chapter, man. I'm moving on to another chapter.
Of course, it's another chapter.
Because it can get messy. Because once a soldier is always a soldier. I'm just saying, because once debit, it's always debit. Because listen, because this is the person you have close, and it's different for men. Men can actually cool, bro. But women is more of like, I used to love this guy.
No, but
for the fact that you haven't,
it's the same
actually with that person nowadays.
I don't believe that only just men can
just move on like that. Yeah, I agree with that.
This could be somebody you see that you absolutely saw a future with. Like, you're already thinking marriage. Like, not just you're just thinking, you're having conversations. You're
just delusional.
You are being delusional. Really, deeply. But it ended up not working out. But if you guys want to be friends, you really got to set boundaries.
All right.
You guys need to sit down and up to the point where you guys pen on paper, you are drafting the rules of engagement.
Right.
You have to set boundaries. You have to draft that contract. Both of you got to agree to everything that is being said, that is being jotted down, and then you guys know that this is how you're moving going forward. And it's easy. If you can't handle it, okay, fine. We don't have
to part ways.
We can part ways. You can go that way. I'll go this way. It's no love lost. There's no harm, no foul. No animosity or whatever. That's just how it should be.
Yo,
I don't want to say every ex should be friends, but which ex that
that can be friends,
that you can be friends with, and the ex you can't be friends with, and
both
shouldn't be friends with.
Yeah, it both goes down to emotional maturity.
Yeah, which is why I say that if two people who are exes want to be friends, it takes emotional maturity to really understand that we need to set rules
and boundaries.
Yeah.
But viewers, let us know what you guys think about this. And so far, so good. Hope you guys are enjoying the game. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. But Olu, let's go on your next one. It's your turn, right?
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
We have 3 more to go, right?
Yeah. I was gonna save this one for last, but I actually want to get into this one. You suspect your best friend's significant other is cheating, but you have no concrete proof. Do you tell your best friend Why or why not?
I suspect.
You suspect your best friend's significant other is cheating, but you don't get proof.
Wow. There's no point of saying anything if you don't have a concrete evidence.
Okay.
You don't have a concrete evidence.
You don't have concrete evidence.
Yeah, because right now you don't want to crash. You don't want to cause problem.
Of course.
You don't want to start a war. Because right now, imagine you telling that guy like, yeah, I saw your babe in this place and blah. And it can be something else. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I completely agree.
You know,
I completely
if you don't
agree.
have it says it. If you don't have a concrete evidence, and what are you looking for? But I mean, It can happen, you know. Like I said, you know, I don't want to. And I said in the Dirty December stuff, like you catch your friend when you, for example, you went to Lagos, you catch your friend in another guy's section, and you guys came from the United States together, and you catch another section. Are you telling your guy, blah blah? For me, I'm just saying, if there's no concrete evidence that she's there with another thing, there's no point of me saying anything.
Right.
So I don't see no point.
Right. I mean, I wouldn't say anything to my best friend without proof. And because, like, imagine me.
Because we are thinking like a man, no?
Yeah.
Women are different, though. Women will go
in
another route
this
when it comes to this way.
Women are different.
Women, like, I'm not eating on women, but women will go on a different route.
I don't know how a woman will handle
I
this
swear,
situation.
just because you just got away from, women, no, bro. They'll be so straight.
I believe women will approach this differently because, all for the reason that, for a long time, women have been saying men ain't shit.
Yeah.
So if you hear from the grapevine, that's the thing with I don't know if this is how women think, but imagine a woman hearing that, their friend's man from multiple people is outside, participating in activities that could be considered cheating.
Yeah, fornicating activities.
Not just fornicating activities. So
let's call it speed is speed.
Speed is speed. Okay, but yeah, like they can't. When they don't have concrete proof, a woman can wait till some women can wait till they have evidence. Some women could just go straight to their best friend and be like, hey, I from told so and so your man's just cheating on you.
Exactly. It cause problem.
But me, I have like I don't like getting into other people's business.
Yeah. I don't know how to do it. I feel like if your girl is cheating, your body go tell you.
Yeah, I've never been in a situation where I've had to tell.
And I don't pray to be in it.
Yo, your girl's cheating, and I
don't
not pray
to be in it.
I don't pray to be the one to say
to break the news.
Yo, my boy, your girl's cheating on you, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Because like regardless of even if you have proof, regardless of if you have proof.
If I have proof, the difference is the case.
No, so if I have proof, yeah.
The case is different.
The case is different.
Like I got to tell
I will still always feel like I had a hand in breaking up something that.
Yo, this is your best friend though.
Yes.
And you notice and you confirmed it.
No, you notice and you confirmed it, but do you know what you're doing to your friend? Like, do you understand?
I'm helping my friend just to get out of that messy situation, bro.
But
just as same way women will actually say the same thing too.
But like, okay, you find out, but at that time, your best friend is thinking, yo,
this is my life. This is my world.
He's on cloud 9.
Bro, I have to kick him out of that shit, bro. I'll kick him out of that. Bro, it's better it's better for me to kick him out of that shit. It's earlier the better than now the damage is done and everything else. Then it's gonna be like, now he finds out by himself, and then I was like, I knew before, but I just don't know. You know what guilt trip? It's better to get caught and heal, and then later you get stabbed everywhere. You get me? Maybe I'm using the wrong way. That's stupid. Okay.
But all right, let me paint this a different scenario to you.
I'm listening. I love this.
Like, you suspect, your best friend. Would you confront the girl?
No, I'm not confronting the girl.
Why not?
Because at that point, I can. It's more like I'm intruding her privacy. First of all, and that get into our business. I won't do that.
Now, do you not think you're doing the same with your friend?
That's my best friend, though.
but you not
Depends on how
do you not think you're
platonic
doing
a
the
friend.
same?
Huh?
You have let me tell you, you're doing the same, but there's different.
I'm not,
Let me
brother.
you have a good reason to do it with your best friend.
So okay, you're telling me you're my friend, my girl cheat, and you won't tell me? Be honest with me.
If I don't have evidence,
I just told you. You're
if
saying
I don't-
nothing. If you
I
have
don't-
now,
if I
the
don't
case
have
is different.
evidence,
You have an evidence.
Yeah, I have evidence.
Yeah. So what are you gonna do? You're not gonna tell me?
No, I will tell you.
Guys, pick your friends, bro. Pick your
I will
friends.
tell
I'm
you.
convinced. Pick your friends, bro.
Did you not hear what I said?
Okay.
I will tell you.
Oh.
But I'm just trying to get you to understand that, like, I'm telling you, but I'm also invading your privacy and, like, yeah.
You're
But
helping me, brother.
With good reason.
Okay.
With good reason. I wouldn't be.
So
I
when
wouldn't be
at what point are you gonna tell me?
when I have, substantial evidence, bro.
You have you caught her in the act, and you caught her in the
I
act.
caught that in the act. I said cheese.
No,
background.
exactly. So
Yes, I would tell you, but also, like, come on.
but also what?
That's still intruding in your privacy.
Yo,
No?
guys, beware of fake friends, bro.
Why are you pointing at me?
No, I'm just saying, bro. Because at that point, I feel like if I catch the girl cheating, switch the case right now. If I catch your girl cheating, it will never happen in the name of Jesus. She will never cheat. Amen. 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 And don't go broke too, by the way. Like I said,
Don't go broke.
if that ever happened, I'm telling you, Olu, from the group the next day, I will call you. I will sit down, brother. Just want to let you know. Look
I
at him.
agree with you. I'm just saying the act of you doing it is like just like
I'm not intruding your privacy, brother.
You know, I don't think you understand.
Well, okay, I'm listening.
You're doing it, but the reason why you're doing it is because you have great reason to do so, right? Like you have the best interest of your friend at heart. Like you don't do something like this just cause, bro. That's what I'm trying to say.
All right, listen. Let me give you
this just cause.
Let me give you a good scenario. Now, you went to the club,
right?
and you meet my shorty.
Yeah.
You saw her in another man's section.
Yeah.
And you was close enough with the group of people in the section. Obviously, there's always a group of people in the section.
Right.
And then you notice a foul play. My girl was being close to this man. They were both grinding, dancing. And at some point in time, you can notice, like, bro, this shit is getting crazy.
Right.
And they both left home the same day.
Right.
What are you going to do?
Of course I'm going to tell you.
So at what point are you going to tell me?
All the substantial evidence is there.
So at what point are you going to tell me?
I will call you. If you don't pick up, I'll tell you the next day.
Exactly.
No, but...
So did I mean like you're hurting me at that point?
No, but I'm not saying you're hurting him. You're not understanding what I'm saying.
I'm listening. I just want to understand what you're saying.
Okay, I picked that scenario. Now, you wouldn't go to the girl directly to tell the girl.
No, I don't have anything to tell her.
You don't have anything to tell her. Because you said earlier that, like, it's invading her privacy.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes, but you have a reason you won't tell her.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day,
I want to catch her.
You want to catch her. But I'm saying it's the same for your friend, but with the exception of that, like, you actually have a good reason to just, uproot his life up. Like, think about it. Think about it.
I mean, yeah, I can cause a damage. But it's a good damage though.
No damage is good. There's a reason why damage is a negative connotative.
So what do you advise me to do?
No, I'm not saying don't. I'm not saying don't do it.
Okay.
I would do
What is the best way to navigate it? I'm just telling you. Okay, tell me.
I'm just saying. I'm just trying to help you understand. Like you're doing it with good reason. Like you're about to shatter his world. You're about to.
You'll be good with couple therapy and
this guy.
Maybe couple treatments.
You're about to shatter his world. Everything he thought he knew about Shorty is about to be gone.
And it's better to be delusional, and that delusional should clear ASAP to know what you're dealing with.
Yes, all these things I agree with you. I'm just saying, like, for the same reason you won't tell the person, the girl, you're using that same reason, but to tell the guy, but because you have his best interest at heart, and the fact that, like, you would obviously feel guilty if you knew and Shorty was doing this and you didn't see anything.
Exactly.
I would rather tell you and you be devastated. We go heal together.
Exactly.
Than go out and find out later on pé Momo.
So for this, yeah, exactly. But for this, I'm gonna tell you because I like.
Right.
It's better for me to actually tell you. But let me read and let us know in the comment section what you guys think. So while surprising your significant other at work with food, you ask a coworker where they are, and they respond jokingly, "Oh, they went to lunch with their work wife / husband." What happened next?
Wait, let me see this. While surprising your significant other at work with food, you ask a coworker where they are, and they respond jokingly, "Oh, they went to lunch with their work wife / husband." Well, I want to go join them.
Work wife and husband. I mean, it can go both. It can go both way. It can be joke. I don't know, but why are you having a work wife if you're in a relationship, Les? But why are you having a work husband? I mean, I had a work wife before. I'm crying.
You had a work wife before, but you had a work wife, but you didn't have a girl.
Yeah, but mixed. I didn't have a girl. Yeah.
Okay, that's okay.
Okay, but I feel like first of all, I mean, I'll let her know. Like, hey, they said this was your work husband.
To be honest,
this conversation has to be had. I don't want to go straight to be insecure.
I'm gonna handle this in the mature way possible.
Yeah,
I'm gonna leave that food with that person. I'll tell that person to tell my wife. I tried to stop by to surprise her with food, but she was not available, and I'll see her at home.
No,
and then when we get home, I try to drop her food today, but your secretary said you're off to lunch with your work husband.
Oh, that's gonna be fucked up. But nah, I mean,
how's that fucked up?
Yeah.
You know what would be even fucked up?
What?
And I'll ask that person, where did they have lunch? She now tell me, no, I'll see you. Hey, how you doing?
I'll make myself known. I'll go to that place that they said.
Do you understand the problem? The thunder of problems you are just bringing to your life.
It's better for me to have that problem real quick and get over it.
It's not real quick, bro. If I have an issue with it, I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't do it at her job.
That's true.
I would wait till she gets home.
I'm impulsive, bro. I'll go there. I'll go there, bro.
Leave my food. I would leave the food that I brought her. Leave it with the person at the door or whatever, and then just have them give a message to my wife, and then when she gets home, hey babe, I tried to surprise you at work today. They said you went there. They said you went off to lunch with your work husband. Literally, that's all I'll say.
I actually want to see the work husband, bro. But
why do you want to see the work husband?
I just want to know who the fuck that nigga is.
That's your insecurity coming into play.
I don't go for a fuck.
That's your insecurity coming into play.
But anyways, I'll just deal with this a mature way. But I pray God should give me the maturity at that time. Right. Not to freaking crash out.
You don't want to crash out. You don't want to crash out. Yes, it might upset you.
But emotional immaturity,
You don't want to crash out at all.
All right, but let's go to the next one.
These last two. This one says, your significant other asks you for sex, but you decline. And then minutes later, you overhear them. You overhear them in the bathroom masturbating to porn. Does this bother you?
It doesn't bother me. I don't like when people use. All right, go.
Wait, she asked you to fuck.
Mm-hmm.
You said,
why are you saying it's low? She asked me to fuck. Say it. This is a PG. Yeah.
She asked you to fuck.
Exactly.
You say no. And then,
first of all,
you go in you hear in the bathroom when she's working with that vibrator. And her little phone propped up watching porn.
First of all, God, please don't put me in a situation to ever say no to good stuff.
Exactly. Why the fuck are you saying no in the first place?
Bro, like, I don't know. I mean, you can get, let's understand, you can get tired, things can happen, but I don't think I can get mad if she used that, because at a point, I didn't give her what she wants, Just let her decide for herself, honestly. With the rose, innit? She used the vibrator, innit?
No, not just the rose.
And she used to do
She now put on TV, pop, blue film.
right in the room.
Yes.
She does.
Oh, blue film. When it's
At the point, you made that decision now. You made the decision, innit? Not to do. So it's up to you. It's either you get up and start doing your
now,
job.
if I now walk in and see you, that would charge me up.
Let's exactly. So I don't think it's a problem because you actually cost it. You didn't do your job. Then she's trying to get it done. So it's not crazy. I don't know. But let us know what you guys feel. But we're almost running out of time. But let's go through those two class. You're in an official relationship with a person, but they repeatedly introduce you
as their friend.
As their friend while at the holiday family gathering. Would this bother you? I don't know.
Our relationship is official.
It's official. You are, and they tell you.
And they keep introducing me to during their family things as a friend. That
at first,
I would leave there as a friend.
I'm not even living there as a friend. I'll toast your sister. I'll try to talk to your mom.
Jesus,
because we're a friend at that point. I'll get your mom from your dad. You're crazy.
Yeah,
you think you can, I don't know. I feel like I don't know, man. God, I don't know. Who are you dealing with at the first place that's gonna?
Yeah,
it depends on who you're dealing with. Because
at this point,
because at some point you gotta make it if it's official. So we have to put a tag into this.
Yeah, if you're in a relationship, if you're in an official relationship with someone who like can't even
show you off
as their significant other to their family, not even their friends, not even to the public, to their family.
It's crazy.
It's crazy,
no,
bro.
I feel like you're the side bitch.
It's crazy, bro.
And the whole family know about it. I'm just saying. They probably don't know, bro.
You know, they probably know. They probably genuinely
if
think
I actually introduce you as a friend to my family, you're my friend. I'm not, but to my family. But if I get to my family, you're my girl, innit?
Yeah, if you're my girl and I bring you around my family, it's because I want my family to know you're my girl.
Exactly.
No, to know that you're my friend. If I make you my girl officially.
I have a question.
What?
Can you bring, you know, like your talking stage to like,
no.
Hold on. No, hold on.
Don't do it.
Wait, now let me finish the question. Can you bring your talking stage to like a wedding party as a date?
No. No.
Like you're somebody like, hey, I'm going to this wedding and I just want a +1.
No.
And somebody you're talking to.
Someone that's done it before. No.
Damn.
No, don't do it. Don't do it. A wedding is intimate. It's that's love is in the air. You don't really know if you like the person or not. You don't even know if you like the person. You don't even know if you like the person or not. And like
it's experimental. Sometimes you just gotta test the water and test the fire.
At a wedding,
I'll do shit.
If you're bringing someone that you're in a talking stage,
I'm just joking, but
yeah,
I think that's too intimate. You know,
yeah, it's too intimate, bro.
It's too intimate. How about like a family event? Not a family event, like like a family event, like your mom is doing like birthday, and then you just invited us.
Personally, I wouldn't do it. Only for the main fact that my father told me, Olu, if you're not planning on marrying this girl, don't bring her near me at all.
Wow. Straight. That is starting a business, isn't it?
If you're not planning to be serious and settle down with this,
don't even bring her
with the lady. Don't bring her near me. I don't care if you have like little things or. Have you
ever introduced your girlfriend to your dad? Like girls that you talk to, like just to your dad?
Yes.
Oh, dad.
Yes.
I mean, I've done it before.
The first.
I remember my dad has known every school.
First girlfriend I ever had, high school. I introduced her to my parents.
Yeah.
I had a graduation party. I introduced her to my parents.
Like, so this is my girlfriend?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Bro,
your dad has an understanding, though.
Yes.
I think I had to go to some certain age before I start talking to my dad that I had a girlfriend.
Me and my dad have an understanding. Like, yo, bro, like, he knows, like, especially at that time, he knows I'm going to be in my early 20s. Like, obviously, my son is
having sex. Okay. I'm just saying.
My son is not ready. He's not ready to be settling down with to start a family. So
your dad knew you're gonna be doing all activities.
I wasn't doing all activities.
Does your dad really know who you are?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, he does.
Fair enough.
He knows his son is a lover boy, a caring, God-fearing,
Does he know what you're capable of?
talented artist.
Does he know what you're capable of?
What am
My
I
dad, I swear to God, my dad
What
knows
am I capable of?
My dad knows.
What am I capable of?
Does your dad know what you're capable
No.
of?
Please tell me. What am I capable of, bro?
Do you want us to talk about it?
What am I
Like,
capable
I'm just saying that my dad knows what I'm capable
I am
of.
capable of love. That's what you mean? Is that what you mean? I'm capable of love. Right?
Okay, moving on.
Yo, this kid is just trying to, okay.
Your significant other gets their dream job in a city far away. You do not want to move. They take the job and move. Does this mean they value the job over your relationship?
Yes.
Olu, yo, so you're telling me that you're dating your girl right now. And you
dating.
all right, fuck it.
if
We're
I'm
not
dating-
dating. We're not dating. We're married. Well, okay, you gotta get yourself fucked up right now. We're married and you guys are together for 2 years and a better opportunity comes up for you to work in another country.
Right.
And you took the opportunity.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Does that mean the relationship is over?
No. Let me explain.
Okay.
Does
that mean I'm picking the job over you? I'm just asking.
I'm given an opportunity that I know that like
It's a life-changing opportunity.
For us as a married couple, and could be very beneficial to our family. But my significant other doesn't want to move. I'm regardless of how much I love my significant other, I still choose the job, and I still leave and take that job. That means at that moment in time that I took that job now became more of a priority than my wife.
No.
Yes.
How?
What do you mean how?
Bro.
What do you mean how?
What is loving somebody? Okay, you've been in love before, yeah? What is loving is what? Sacrificing.
Yeah, sacrifice.
Compromising.
Yes.
That means I'm compromising. We can love each other from afar, you get me?
Let me finish.
If I move on, doesn't mean I'm prioritizing the job over you.
Yes, you. Bro,
I still.
You didn't think twice. You took the job.
So, well, fuck it, bro.
You didn't think twice. You took the job. It'll be a different story if you actually said, you know what, give me some time to think about this. Let me have a conversation.
But what if this is a dream stuff that you've been wanting to like?
I understand that, but my wife is also giving me reasons why, it's not.
Are those reasons valuable? Are those reasons understandable? Are those reasons something you guys can be like, all right, cool, babe, we can actually work on this. We can fix it.
Valuable or not?
Give me instances. Give me instances. Maybe I'll be able to understand you.
Reasonable or not?
Yeah.
We didn't have a conversation about it, but you chose to take the job anyway. You know what that shows?
What if there's actually a timeline on me saying yes or no to the job?
Yes,
This is my
I understand that, but you took the job anyway. We didn't have a conversation about it. I didn't fully explain to you that, like, hey, this is a job that could change both of our lives financially, could set us up for bigger and better things to come. But it could be this could happen at any time. It could happen early on in the marriage. It could happen or later on in the marriage where you guys have already established a family. And let's say you already established a family, and your wife is telling you uprooting this family to go somewhere else may be very difficult to do. Not just like physically, but emotionally, because it's not just you now. It's the kids are affected. The kids are already settled. They have roots here. What do you like? How and like you? She tells you all that. You completely ignore that and take the job anyway. What does that prove? I'm not saying you don't love your wife anymore. It's just saying that the job is now more of a priority
the pedestal
than
the marriage,
than the opinions of your wife, and like you're not necessarily fully grasping how this could affect the family. Because the job is for you, right? You're the one doing the job is for you. first and foremost. But yeah, but you're using that job to help the family.
Mm-hmm.
But that's why I'm saying that, like, if you, it's selfish. You get a job. Yes, it is. You get a job. You get a job offer. You don't think twice. You know what's even worse?
If it's a job, there's a job that you've been wanting to do. So now because I love you, I have to kill my dream.
No, it's you gotta have.
That's why we gotta sacrifice, baby.
It's not. You gotta come to a. I don't like using the word sacrifice. It's compromise.
It's compromise, isn't it?
Compromise.
It's compromise. In other words,
You gotta compromise.
because I feel like if you really, bro, I know people who have actually.
But don't you see that it's crazy to just accept the job without consulting with your significant other?
What if I have a timeline of saying yes?
You can still consider. You can still consult with your significant other. Sit down, have a conversation. Weigh out the benefits of this, weigh out the cons and everything, and then decide together.
All right. I mean, I agree with you.
You have to once you're in a committed relationship, you're not just thinking for yourself anymore.
Right. You're thinking for two people.
You're thinking for two people, and if you're at that point in a relationship where you have a family, you have kids, you're not just thinking for yourself and your wife. You're thinking about the kids as well. How is this going to affect the kids?
Right.
What would bro? There's so many factors.
I agree with you. And at the same time, but using the word selfish is at the point it can be selfish too. It can actually be.
It's selfish if you don't consider if you don't at least consider, your significant other's opinions or concerns about you moving, you accepting and just uprooting both of y'all, because you're not just gonna want to leave yourself.
Exactly.
You're gonna want your wife or your significant other to come to go with you, and it's not just this is my dream job. You have to come with me type situation.
Right.
Bro.
Like I said, it's a sacrifice to know. Like I said, it's about. Let us know what are your thoughts in the comment sections, and let's read the last question and then round it up.
A man finds his significant other's sex toy and throws it away because he feels it's too big.
Everything is just rallying around sex today. Sex is.
He tells her she's not allowed to have any toy that's bigger than him. Is that reasonable?
That's I don't know, man. I have insecurities with Dido, bro. Because why using a big ass Dido, bro? Do you see the gigantic Dido they be doing right now, bro? It's crazy. Because imagine how are you taking
that reasonable? I don't know, bro. That's a tough, this is my opinion. We leave it to the audience,
bro.
to the viewers to decide, man. We leave it to the viewers to decide, because that's a very tough thing.
It's a tough. I don't know how to actually answer this one,
I don't know how to feel about that.
But let me just bonus one, and we'll call it quit. A woman muster up the courage to ask a crush on a date, and he accepts. When the check comes, he gives it to her. She's offended. Who's wrong? Explain.
Who's wrong?
Let's be honest. Now, who's wrong?
I feel like you think she's wrong. I feel like you think
she's wrong. Yeah, you asked him on a date.
Right.
So what the fuck? Yeah.
Right.
You asked him on a date.
I think she's wrong for feeling offended.
I
don't think, but I think as a man, like, come on.
Why you asked me on a date though?
Yeah, bro.
If I asked you on a date, it's different because I know I am paying for it. You get me,
but honestly, if he had offered to pay and she said, "Oh no, I got it,"
okay, yeah. I mean, I would try to offer to pay still. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, you asked me to go on a date, so I feel like you got it, baby.
Right. I mean,
and ladies,
I'm just saying personally, if a girl asks me out on a date, which has happened before, a girl asked me out on a date, I offered to pay. She took the card. She said, "If you ever," she took the card. She said, "Why the fuck would you want to pay?"
Are you still talking to her?
No,
give me a number. Oh shit! Yeah. Oh, never mind. So moving on, but Olu, I had last question, and then we're gonna cut out. What are your 5 red flags?
5 red flags.
I want you to list it.
Oof.
5 red flags. Yeah.
Um,
I'll say mine and he says.
I can't even think of red flags off the top of my head right now.
All right. You want me to go first?
Go first.
All right. So, first of all, one of my red flags is actually someone with an attitude every time. You know those girls that believe that their attitude is making them, they call RBF, and then they're just, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
That feel like the only way they can say is, yeah, maybe if I have a mean face or sound disrespectful, that's the only way I get to catch attention and shit. I hate that as fuck, bro.
That's cap, but
I don't like that. That's so stupid.
either.
That first view you're giving me of you makes me look at you as a stupid person. Because whatever you have. The second one is a woman who don't like to buy stuff for me. Like it's always me buying stuff for you every time.
Yeah,
if you can't even offer to.
Yeah, if you can't even like, I'm not personally. I don't.
I'm not enforcing it.
I don't
like a passive person.
I don't force giving giving me a gift, but
I feel like it's essential.
But like, I'm a giver. I'm not necessarily a taker when it comes to like gifts and relationships and all that stuff. But would it be nice to be gifted, to be at least offered to be gifted? Yes.
Yeah.
At least that's showing that like it's showing your intentions, and it's like displaying your feelings for me. Like you actually like me enough to want to give me something. Mm-hmm. And I'll take anything. You could give me like a pack of socks. You thought of me and you got me a pack of socks. That's
nice. I mean, I believe in energy, bro.
Energy needs to be reciprocated.
If I give you a big thing, bro, at least be thoughtful. Think about.
I think that's also one of my red flags too. If the energy is not reciprocated,
you know what I'm saying?
That's a red flag to me.
No. What else?
You gotta wait for me to tell you I love you before you can tell me you like me.
Exactly.
You mad.
Bro, so I feel like that's the lay. I don't even have 5, but anyways, we're almost running out of time. Yeah. But guys, list whatever your 5 red flags are.
Yeah.
Like I said. But great conversation today.
Yes,
you guys please subscribe on our audio platform. Please click the link. Not click the link. Like I said, subscribe on YouTube and Spotify,
right.
Apple Podcast, you know what I'm saying? And also stream Olu's new EP.
Yes, please. My new EP, Yours Sincerely, out now on all streaming platforms. Please stream it, listen to it. Let me know what your favorite song on that EP is. My favorite right now is Suspense. People might think it's Wujumi because, the song, but Suspense is a really, really, really good song. Fun fact about that song, I actually released it almost a year ago. No, a year ago today. Well, a year ago, Valentine's Day, but I took it down because I don't know. I just felt like people didn't really. I don't know. I thought people weren't really liking the song, but after like a few weeks, I ran into people that said, "Yo, why would you take the song down?" But which is why I wanted to bring it back.
Yeah, guys, stream it and
stream.
Where can we see OLUVIBEZ at?
OLUVIBEZ on Instagram, OLUVIBEZ on Twitter, OLUVIBEZ on any social media platform. Find me, locate me, follow, like, comment, share, DM.
And also, guys, you can follow us at Guyzyarnz, and we're always available on Instagram at Guyzyarnz_. I don't even know if I'm saying it right, but anyways, it's gonna be on your screen.
Right.
Also, follow me at AYVibes __. This brings us to the end of the episode. So guys, please, like I said, like, comment, share, subscribe to your friends. Definitely. Listen to this, and like I said, now we're going all gas, no break. Expect us to bring you much conversation.
Hopefully I'll be back for another
hopefully you see faces, familiar faces. But thank you so much, guys, and it's a wrap.